Okay. Good morning, everybody. This morning we are going to be talking about how onboard your teams. And if you are new, you are going to see how or where you are going to find different tools that we have for our onboarding when we come in the business. One of the things that we are always trying to do is to make sure that we have everything that's needed uh, in in the website, that all the team can access to everything, all the way from how to start, all the way to how to talk to people, scripts, everything. Let me make sure. I want to make sure that you're muted. Okay, everybody's muted. That's perfect. But because I want to make sure, and this is something that since I started in network marketing, just a very short story. When I started, my upline and I, we really didn't know much about how to build a business. We were brand new. And we were learning at the same time, and we didn't know what to do. We were like shooting darts in the dark. um, but then my upline found a book and he sent it to me, and we started using that book as our manual. And the book was called "How to Be the Best That You Can Be in MLM." That was in 1992. The book was written probably in 1990. I don't remember. And that book opened my mind together with another one by Don Failer, How to Create a Multi-Level Machine. And we used those two books. And some of the things that I even do today, when I do the example of numbers, came from that time. We started using that as a manual, and eventually, of course, we adapted and we created our own training to the training of the company. And it's interesting because the first 6 or 7 months or 8 months, I was an epic failure. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And I think my best monthly check was $300 at one point, but that was it. But then after we did all that, I also went to a personal development training, and that's a story for another time. Just 4 months after I went to one of the Bob Proctor seminars, actually, my income exploded, and then we became full time. And that's one of the reasons I know it's very important that we always are learning, and always we know if we follow different. And then one of the reasons we created all this is because it's based on that. And today, of course, it's a little more. Uh, it's easier actually to build than was used to be, but at the same time, we have more information because there are more tools. And that's why we created our website. And we are going to go through that. That's going to be the onboarding. I love to go through the website. I have some slides too. But the reason I love to use the website is because everything is there. And I'm going to share it. And it's ourlegacymakers.com. And I'm sure most of you already know what it is. I'm going to start sharing my screen. Okay. All right. I'm sharing, not yet. Interesting. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to go through the website. Instead going through slides, I'm going to go through the website showing you where everything is when somebody comes into the business. Now, the way that we set it up is to make sure that a person, even if it's totally brand new, they can go to the website and get all the information that they needed to start their business. Although always the human support is very important, that we are working with them. I'm not telling you just send people there and then you forget about the business, let your people get trained by themselves. No, it's important to have the human factor because that's what created most of the time the motivation. But at the same time, it's very important to know that all the tools are there. And you can go with a new person that comes into the business, you can go into the tools, etc. And again, this is ourlegacymakers.com. And when you go there, it's set up in a sequence. And the sequence is on purpose, is set up in a sequence that is the easiest one actually to start. Now, you can change the sequence if you want, but I recommended this. The first one is the welcome. Now, why the welcome is so important? It's a welcome letter. This letter I love to send, or we send always to people that just come in. What we did in the newsletter, there are the main links for how to start it. This is a welcome letter from the team. The company is going to send their own welcome letter, but we like to have this one because it's where we have all the different links that they can start getting involved right away. You see, here's the letter. And by the way, the way to find it out is you go to ourlegacymakers.com. It's also in Shout, and we are going to go into Shout in a second. But it's the first thing. And this is great. Even if you are starting in the business, many of you sometimes don't receive an letter, or you don't know where to start. This is a great place to start. Again, this is the letter, and I'm not going to go out through the letter. We went in one of the morning calls. I don't remember who did it. I think it was Heidi. Went through the whole letter, but it's very, very powerful, really powerful. The second one is to set up the smart ship. The smart ship is so important. The reason we have a second is because a person create a real business is when you have people in the smart ship. And here I explain the importance of having the smart ship, etc., the smart ship calendar. Probably we have to change the date. I just realized that. But it's very, very powerful. The third one is the 3 app. And the reason is because the 3 app is one of the fastest ways for you to share with people. And again, imagine you're brand new, you come into here. And by the way, I'm not talking only brand new. Even me, that we created this site, also I have to point out, not only us, not only Eddie and I, but it's the feedback of several people. As a matter of fact, we keep still receiving feedback and making adjustments and fixing, because we want to make sure that we have the best here, because we have an incredible talent in the whole company. All the people that are collaborating with in the calls during the week, all the leaders, there's an incredible talent, and everybody brings something. And that's why we always are updating this, but the format is the same. The format, we have to make sure that the people are following the format, because that you again download the app, and then the company I know is working in a new app that probably is going to be released sometimes in October. But I'm super excited, by the way, because we have a conversation about that, because I've been pushing for updating the app for probably the last 6 months. Then the next one is the community. The Shout community. Here, even if you take a picture with your phone, or you can go there and you can download also the application, or you can go straight to the community. Here, by the way, there is a team for a community, and there's even a tutorial how to get in Shout. Sometimes, and it's normal, because for me, Shout was new to the first time. I was a little confused. And we have a great tutorial by Tasha Nunez, where she goes through the whole Shout, how to set it up and how to get in. And it's very short. I think it's only like 3 minutes, 2 minutes. There it is. It's 2 minutes long. It's a very cool, very short and very nice. Or again, you take a picture with your phone and you download the Shout. I like to have both versions, personally. I have the desktop version, and I have also, and why the Shout community? Actually, I'm going to go there. I have it open already. Hold on a second. Okay. All right. This is the Shout community. We have the announcements. And this is an announcement like this morning, for example, we have the call there. And this was posted, I think, with Tasha. Yeah, Tasha Nunez did this. We have the team chat. Now, the team chat is really cool and important. You're going to have a lot of the same links that you find in the Our Legacy Makers website. And the reason, by the way, we have access more than once for most of the information is in case where you are, for example. Now, here you see on the right side, if you are in the phone, it comes straight, comes vertical in a different form. But still, you're going to see these links, these different labels. When you click on links, like here we're clicking on links, then you see we have our YouTube channel. In case you, and by the way, I've been updating all this YouTube channel right now. But the YouTube channel has the different things. This is the DMO. We're going to update it, and the call this afternoon, 11 o'clock is one of the updating that I'm doing. We had the compensation plan. We have the different health professionals that we have interviewed. The last one, this is September 19, that Adrian did with Dr. Dan. We're uploading the one that she did on Wednesday. We have a generic power network marketing, and the reason is because these are people that has influenced myself. Remember I said Bob Proctor, he, after 4 months after doing his training, my business exploded. The guy that you see all the way to the right, he's Don Fela. The 45-second presentation, he was the author of how to have an MLM machine or something like that. That was written in the 70s, that book. And I have different things that had changed my mind. And of course, Mark Chanel, he was the one that helped me to think big. We have the call in Spanish too. We have different things here. And the reason we have, for example, let me go a little higher. We have the different presentations. We have the videos of Visage. We have all the videos of Visage. They go from the introduction all the way to the long one in one of the interviews that was done with Dr. Dan. I mean, it's a great place. And of course, right now, say Onboarding Saturday, as you see live, we're having a live right now. This is really cool. I love technology. We are adding or updating, that's why it's not there, the presentation. And the reason this is so important, you're going to see it on Monday morning when I'm doing the training, why it's so important to have the presentation, how you can use them there. But again, this is shout. You have the link to the business Zoom. You have the tutorial there too. It's really complete. Team calendar. If you want to book a Zoom with us, the team Zoom link, that's the one that you are right now. Legacy makers, team resources, the DMO, again, the daily method of operation that is going to be updating. Although, let me make, oops, I just clicked too fast. Okay. When you see we have it here, but this is going to be updated. I'm going to make it in videos much shorter. And it's going to be really cool. And we are going to have different people talking about. We have the fast start to get in the business, the team website, and this is our legacy makers, the one that we're showing you. We had the three-wall, the landing page that was updated. Actually, I moved it to a totally different system because we were having problems downloading in some cases. But this is a great website, by the way. It's a generic website, doesn't go anywhere, and it's divided in pages. The first part is an introduction. We have that short introduction by the company. It's only 2 minutes long, what the company is. Then we go into a longer video. This video is a presentation. It's only 25 minutes presentation that Sam, hold on a second. Yeah, that Samson did about 2 weeks ago. Really good. It's a short presentation. But you see, they are short pages. Then the people go to the next one. The next one is more complete. And this, we actually are doing a link that's going to go just to this page too, because it's really complete about the products. Really cool. This is people that want to go deep into the product. All the links are reviewed because some of them were not working. But Dr. Dan, and you see they have the different links here, including the dossier. Every product has not only the product information, but it has the dossier. And this is people that want to go deep into the rabbit hole of the products. And then we have the product family of PDF file if they want to print all of them, the manufacturing certifications, and Helm's chart. And this is really cool, by the way. It's different needs that you can help the products with. And the last page, actually, it's not the last page. Then we have a page by itself for Visage, and it's a really cool page. And then the last page is the pay plan. And that's it. And you see, it's divided by pages instead of having everything in just one page. And it's really cool. I love the way that came up. And let me close it down. And again, let's go to Shout. And you see, there are many, many links there. Oh, we had twice the Legacy Makers channel. I just realized I had to erase one. Yeah, we have it twice. Okay, and this is going, let me get out of Shout again. Let's go back here to our page. Okay, now we have a back office tour, how to set up your Tree wallet because you want to get paid. Product education is very similar to what you just saw there, but this is with the R Legacy. And then the mentorship program. This is start the business right. Step 1 to 5, etc. The 5-point recruiting system. First, how to make your list, and there is. We are going to talk about that this afternoon. But you have the list, the project 100. We have the auto connecting with scripts, booking Zooms, etc. It's really cool. And then we have additional recruiting scripts. By the way, we have links for the scripts everywhere. If people say, well, can I find the scripts? We have several links to the same scripts everywhere. And plus, you are going to see some new scripts in the training this afternoon. Okay, let me go back to here. And then on top, there are something called quick links. When you go to quick links, then these are things that you want to download. For example, team presentation slides, and we are updating it with the presentation that we did on Thursday night. And it's not there yet, but you can use that presentation too. We may have the option to the older presentation and this one. Then the professional slides, these are slides for health professionals. When you click on here, it's automatic download in your computer. Oh, not this one, professional slide. You click here and it's downloaded in your computer. Okay, the other one is the one that goes straight to the computer. Okay, then we have, again, the landing page. And you see, we had the links everywhere about things. And this link was not working before, but now it's working beautifully. Thanks to the new, I had to recreate the whole site to make sure that was working. Then we have, oh, I got out the quick links. We have product training. Again, we had that link for product training deep because this is quick links, things that we already, if you already in the business, you say, okay, I want to find some quick links. I need to find, for example, the scripts or the enrollment form or the pay plan or the fast cash guide. The fast cash guide is really cool. This is an example mostly with Visage, but I tell you how you can get cash very, very fast. It's very cool. I'm not going to go into the detail. This wasn't one of the calls on the morning, but I think we are going to have something again similar. Now, and they have tracking forms, social media, that this is going to be expanded very beautiful. I'm working in several things with my wife and other leaders, and we are going to have different things. We are going to have not only the traditional Facebook, but we are going to have Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, etc. Training and recordings, every training recording link is going to be there. This is the WOW workbook that was developed by Kimberly. The basics, Zoom links, custom invites. I mean, this is really, really cool, really cool. And there are some of the recorded presentations that we had. In other words, everything that you need, I'm not exaggerating, everything that you need is right here, right here. And again, let me go back to home. Oh, by the way, this link on top, professional program, this was created by several people that got together and is actually based in a very successful professional program that was in another company. One of our team leaders, she brought it to us and we adapted with her. It's, all of the, Heidi, with Eddie and other people did a great job. When you click here, you see this is a professional program. And what it does is everything that health professional need, the office set up everything, and the product education, how to set up a smart shift. Some of the links are the same, but then they have the different tools, how to work with patients and clients, how to connect with college people that are in the same professional. Here is another link for the professional slides, another link for how to get cash from the business, how to create recommended cards, sharing with offices. And again, if they want to build the business, we go back to the elite mentorship program. This, as you see, if there are a lot of links when you say, well, this could be overwhelmed. Actually, no. Again, you start here on the first page and you do one by one. Welcome, getting started checklist. That doesn't take you too much. Smartship doesn't take you too long. Doesn't take you too long. The tree app, how to join the Shout community. All the things don't really take long. So probably the back office tour and setting up a True Wallet, because they are two things, different things. Product education is something that I want to say is important. You don't have to know everything about the product. However, you have to know where the information is, because I myself, I cannot pronounce most of the ingredients. And that's one of the reasons I love to have this information, because when I'm talking to somebody about the products, I like to send the information specific about the products. I can copy the link here on top, and send this, or the page that is on the landing page. This one also is very similar in the sense that has a lot of information about the products. And when you start going down here on the products, are the same thing. We had the clinical dossier, the fact sheet. I mean, this is great. And I know people that are very analytical, they will love it. People that are not analytical will go through them kind of really quick, maybe watching a few of the videos, etc. But this is everything. You don't have to learn anything. It's so important to know where it is. There's a story. One of my mentors and friends, I met him in 2012. He was doing a presentation. Um, Maybe it was 2010. Excuse me, my voice is going. He said that he was not a good presenter. When he started in network marketing, he used to have a garage. He was a mechanic, and the garage, I think they have a fire or something like that. But I know he went out of business, and he was trying to rebuild it again. He was introduced to network marketing. He's a guy that's very friendly. He was talking to everybody, but he was burning out everybody. And he was not able to get people to meetings, to anything. And then he went to his upline and told him, I don't think I'm good for this business. I've been doing this for months and I'm not getting people to meetings. And if somebody joined, quit right away. And then his upline said, I'm going to teach you how to become a director. And he kind of got puzzled because in the company that he was, didn't have a rank called director. Let me get out of the sharing. And they said they didn't have anything like a director rank. And he said, what do you mean that you had to become a director? Where is the rank? He said, well, when you learn how to direct people to the information, you're going to become successful. That's the only skill that I'm going to ask you to learn. Forget about presenting, forget about closing. You don't have to learn anything about a product or products. Just direct people to the information. Just get excited and invite people. And if people ask you, what is it? They say, it's why I'm inviting you because I don't know how to explain it. And I don't want you to miss out. By the way, I don't want you to miss out is a powerful line. And that's what he did. And what happened? He became successful. As a matter of fact, the house where he lives, he used to be a neighbor with Kobe Bryant, although he died, but he built a $5 million home in California, $5.5 million home years ago. That now is worth probably more than that. But the guy at the beginning, he was terrible. But he became a director. And that's what I want to tell you. The most important skill that you probably have to develop is inviting people to something and direct them to that something. Direct it to a Zoom, direct it to the information that we have, direct it to everything. You don't have to become the expert. The expert are the videos. It's Dr. Dan, the people presenting. Those are the different experts. And that's what we have to keep in mind when we are building a business. And that's something that I learned also because at the beginning, when I started in network marketing, I always wanted to say everything. As a matter of fact, my first company, they have something like, I don't know how many products, tons of products. And I make sure I learn all the ingredients. I bought a book about amino acid called The Amino Acid Revolution because they have so many amino acids. I learned the book left and right. And then what happened when I was talking about the present in my home, when I was doing presentation on the products, I was taking an hour to an hour and a half just going through the products. Of course, people were dying, sleeping, falling asleep, and leaving. Or even if they like what they heard, they said, George, there's no way that I can learn that. I don't have time for that. And that's when I realized, geez, I'm talking too much. And it's interesting because in traditional sales, I learned that you don't talk about all the facts. You talk about the benefits. But I forgot that applied to our business, to network marketing. And then when I learned that fact, just talk about benefits or sending people information. And today, by the way, because the technology, we had that information at our fingerprints. It's so simple to get that information. And again, as you saw, the website is basically with everything else. We always are going to be updating the same that shall. We always going to be updating, and always we are going to be working with you. It's not like we have everything in writing and we say, okay, guys, just start going to that website to shout. We are going to be in Tahiti taking a margarita, drinking a margarita. No, we still are working with you. All the team here is working with you. We have, and that's one of the things that I love about what we have here. We have incredible quality people that have been training through the last week was amazing. And when we have Heidi, we have Renee, we have Adrian, obviously. I say obviously because my wife, we had Tracy. I don't remember, I'm missing somebody. This week that's coming, we got Gilbert, myself, I'm going to be on Monday. We are going to have, I don't remember. I think Christine is going to be also this week, or maybe it's the week after. And again, the quality is amazing. Nicole Baron, in the weekend, she's going to be talking about onboarding and the pay plan. She's amazing about numbers. You have to listen to her next Saturday. I mean, we have an incredible, incredible quality people. I'm going to stop recording, and I'm going to, if anybody has